Layla, are you not home again? I came out of my way to be here, but you're not even here. Why didn't you tell me that you weren't going to be home? Are you dumb? Ma'am, as I told you multiple times, I have a full-time job and I currently commute. I was only working remotely until last year and I currently have to commute. I don't understand what you're saying. Why aren't you a stay-at-home wife yet? Hurry up and become a stay-at-home wife so you can support my son. Because you refuse to become a housewife, I'm here to help you out with housework. Jeez, your room is so messy. As I have asked you before, I'd like you to stop entering our house without asking. I'm entitled to privacy too. What are you talking about? I'm doing this for your sake. Why won't you just get it? You're just a failure as a daughter-in-law. I wish my son had married someone who could handle housework like me. Please talk to your son about how the room is messy. Andrew is the one who makes all the mess, but just to make sure that our house won't end up too dirty, we hire a housekeeper too. If you're so busy, you don't have to go out of your way to come to our house. That's just a waste of money. How dare you spend Andrew's money like that? You won't have to hire a housekeeper if you were to become a housewife. If you can't do that, I've been telling you that you should move in with me. Why won't you just get it? We've talked about this so many times. I can't live with you. I never planned on living with you to begin with, and that's why we bought that unit. I also talked about why I chose not to be a housewife too. I make more annual income than Andrew. But then, you know, a woman should be at home at all times. That's your value from your era, right? We're in a different generation now. If one of us should focus on taking care of our home, Andrew should be the one who should do that. Ugh, I feel like you're driving me nuts. Why did Andrew ever choose to marry a woman like you? I wish he had married a woman who would take care of the housework and never talk back at me like this, even about the baby, too. I would have had my grandchild in my arms right now if only he had married someone like that. You're such a shame just to exist. If you're just talking to me to complain, I'd like to excuse myself. If you don't want me telling you these things, you should live with me, become a housewife, have a baby, and live happily as a woman. I'm not living with you. Have a good day. Your mother tried to talk me into moving again. Also, it seems like she entered our home without asking again. I've been asking her to give us back the spare key because I don't want her doing that, but hasn't she returned it yet?
What? Why do you keep complaining about it? Cut it out. I won't tolerate you looking down on my mother. I hate it when you complain. My mom is only saying the right thing. Don't you still get that you're in the wrong?
I don't get why you have to get so mad at me. Tell me precisely how I'm in the wrong here. If you don't clarify yourself, I won't understand.
Ugh, this is why I hate people who suck at their job. Someone who's great at their job will foresee what the other person will think and stay ahead in their actions. If you don't get it unless I tell you, you're a typical example of someone who needs to be ordered around.
So, what are you trying to say?
Don't you get that we should move in at my mom's place? I've explained it to you so many times, and yet you still don't get it. Mom has always been telling you to be a stay-at-home wife. I don't understand why you still don't get it. Women don't know how to work. No one's going to be troubled even if you were to quit your job.
Is that all you want to say?
That's not all. It's about time you had a baby, and I've been telling you this. Why can't you just do as Mom says? Mom had always been a stay-at-home wife who supported us all along.
Let me make it clear. You have 2 younger siblings, right? But your mother is all about you. I heard that she tends to neglect your younger siblings. Your sister Michelle has a job too. Why do you keep demanding me to be like your mother?
Oh, you're so annoying. I heard wives who talk back are failures.
What is it then? Are you telling me that you want to break up with me so you can marry someone else?
Ha! Are you finally flustered? I see. So that's how I need to phrase myself to get you to understand. Well, I guess since you're such a failure, I might consider that. I could break up with you anytime I want.
Okay, I understand how you feel about me. I'd like to think about it too.
Hey, Mom just texted me. What the heck are you doing? You were insulting her again. She was so sad. You better cut this out. All you have to do is agree to move in with her. Why are you so selfish?
Who's being selfish here? Both you and your mother keep forcing your opinions on me. You need to stop acting as if my opinions don't matter. I have human rights. I refuse to move in with her, no matter what. I've been saying this for 5 years now.
The moment you became a wife, you lost all human rights. You're my wife and you're my mom's daughter-in-law. You need to respect people above you. Why won't you just get it?
Above you? What standard are you referring to?
You have such a terrible personality, and it was my mistake to have made you my wife. How dare you refuse to live with my mom? As the man of the house, I make the final decision. If you have complaints, we're breaking up.
I already filed the divorce application.
What?
Good for you. We're strangers now. Please be ready to move out. Good for you! You'll finally get to live with your mommy again after 5 years. I'll get to be free from you. I killed 2 birds with 1 stone.
Wait, what? What are you talking about? Divorce application? Wait, what?
We're getting a divorce. Don't you get it based on what we talked about? As the man of the house, your decisions are final, right? You wanted a divorce from me, right? How wonderful of you!
Divorce application? Wait, why'd you have to do that without even asking? It's not even valid. I never signed it. You can't be forging an official document like that.
I never forged anything. Don't you remember?
Huh?
You handed me the divorce application a month ago. You said you wanted a divorce if I don't choose to be a stay-at-home wife. At that moment, I wasn't ready for it, so I didn't file it. But you made your feelings clear enough. And I decided to get ready, and now that I'm ready, I filed it.
I remember that now, but I thought you threw away that divorce application.
Of course, I wouldn't throw it away. I didn't want to hassle myself to get you to sign it again. I was so glad that you handed it to me. Now I can say that we're strangers. So now, please destroy your mother's spare key. I'll be switching out the locks at my unit. I suggest you gather your belongings as soon as possible.
Wait, what are you even talking about? Are you gonna kick me out? The divorce is out of nowhere, but we bought that unit because of my commute. What are you gonna do now? You can't just kick me out like this.
You must have forgotten. We financed our mortgage with my down payment and my income.
What? But I've been paying the mortgage too! I know I've been paying something. They were being withdrawn from my account!
You've been paying some portion of the utilities and the food, but you're aware that I've been paying more than half of the mortgage, right?
What? Was that how much you've been paying?
That's right. I've been speaking to a lawyer about it too, but the property has been determined to be a practical asset of mine instead of a marital asset.
What? A lawyer? Is that how far you've gone about this?
Of course, and that's why I said I needed time to get ready for this. If I were to agree to the divorce without planning ahead, I knew I'd be taking a loss. So now, do you understand?
But you can't kick me out just like that. I know the finance was under your name, but there's no way that I'm not entitled to anything. We just need to switch over the finance under my name. I've been making a decent income too.
A creative director who makes $120K annually. And a sales department manager who makes $80K. I guess I have a better income and a position than you. Unless you have a valid reason, you'll probably face a lot of challenges if we were to switch it over to your name. Have I ever looked down on you before?
What? I mean, I don't know anything about the numbers. Are you looking down on me?
I never really cared about your annual income, and it never mattered to me. But the two of you have always looked down on me all along. Also, you won't get to claim for marital assets. Considering the amount of money you'd be spending to hire a lawyer, you'll probably end up in the negative. As a businessman, I'm sure you'll know it for yourself as long as you think about it calmly.
That's not true! How is that even possible? You submitted the divorce application out of nowhere, and I have no choice but to accept this divorce! How am I not even entitled to anything?
Your abnormal obsession for your mother.
What?
Your demeanor to disrespect your wife's opinions, career, and human rights. Mental distress caused by you and your mother due to harassment. I will be claiming compensation for all of the above.
Wait, what are you even talking about?
So, even if you were to claim for marital assets, you'll ultimately only even it out with compensation I'll be claiming. I suggest you not waste time on it. You know it for yourself already.
How would I owe compensation? For harassment and for disrespecting your human rights? You just came up with those things. You're being delusional.
Just to make sure that you won't claim that I'm making these up and that I'm being delusional, I've been gathering evidence, so please don't worry about that.
What? Evidence?
I've documented the details of the conversations I had with you as well as the friction I had with your mother. My lawyer suggested I get our text conversation history ready so I could legally provide it. So I've been gathering all evidence of you and your mother's inappropriate actions. My lawyer told me that I have enough evidence at this point, so I figured it's about time.
What are you talking about? Were you seriously getting ready this whole time?
I'm dead serious about this. I've been making sure I'm ready for this. You've been telling me that you could break up with me anytime you want, right? So, I'm sure you won't even care. Goodbye. I'll be staying near my workplace tonight, but make sure you gather your belongings by tonight. If you can't take everything with you, I don't mind shipping it to you tomorrow, but I'll be switching out the locks by tomorrow.
This is all happening out of nowhere, and my brain can't process what's going on.
That's completely fine. You'll face the reality sooner or later. Oh, also, let me just tell you. If you lay a single finger on my belongings or damage anything out of anger, I'll be claiming damages for that. To get ready for that, I've taken photos of all my belongings yesterday. If there's anything unusual, I'd be able to tell right away.
You were completely ready for this, and you're scaring me at this point.
Why don't you talk to your beloved mother then? Goodbye, you mother-loving turd. I heard you kicked out my beloved Andrew from your house. He also said that you filed the divorce application without even telling him. How dare you decide on this when you're his wife? You don't deserve to call yourself his wife. Don't worry, I'm no longer his wife. As you wished, I'm a stranger now. Good for you. So, moving forward, please refrain from saying things in the nature of, "You're a failing wife," or, "How dare you as a daughter-in-law?" I'm referring to how you did this without even talking to him. Was that how much you refused to live with me? Miss Josie, you've been stealing my belongings from time to time, haven't you? Huh? What is this about? You probably thought I had no idea, but it was obvious. You've been stealing some of my high-brand cosmetics little by little. But you must have been selling them. Also, other small things like handkerchiefs, too. You probably thought I'd never find out, but I knew it all along. I'm not sure what you're talking about. You can't falsely accuse me of stealing. You must have gone insane. I installed a security camera. Have you ever noticed it? What? Of course, Andrew was also entitled to his privacy rights. So I had it installed in my room in a sink that only I use. I confirmed the footage and I have evidence. Layla, this must be some kind of a mistake. What would you like me to do? Would you like me to send you the footage? Wait, please don't. Please give me back anything you can give back. If you don't want this to turn into a big deal, I suggest you return what you can. I sold most of them, and I don't have them anymore. What do I do? I'll be claiming for the loss then. You wanted to live with us, not only because you'd be able to always be with your beloved son, but you'll get to take the high-end cosmetics that I get from work, right? I never said that. I don't get this. I just did it out of impulse. Wait, you haven't told Andrew or my husband about this, have you? What do you think? Please don't tell them. I can't possibly let them find out. I can't even continue to live after feeling so humiliated. Good for you. I haven't told them yet. But if you choose to continue to harass and insult me over text messages, or if you were to attack me out of some meaningless grudges, I'll be telling your family about it right away. I'll be informing your local friends by joining that social circle and revealing all the truth. Hold on, you can't do that! I can't live without my social circle! My reputation will be ruined! If you don't want me doing that, please stay out of my divorce. Please do not ever try to get yourself involved in anything between Andrew and I. Also, out of all the belongings that you've stolen, I won't be claiming damages for anything that was a free sample. But if they weren't free samples, I'll be calculating the precise cost of those goods to make a claim. I'll be sure to make you pay me every penny that you owe me. Okay, yes, I'll pay, so please don't. You and I will never get involved with each other aside from that. Will that be okay?
Don't tell me that you said something to my workplace! I was called out today and they were asking questions! They said my promotion might get canceled! Why is this happening all of a sudden? Did you do something?
I informed Mr. Asen, who helped us host our wedding.
What? What exactly did you inform him of?
I informed him that we were getting a divorce, the reasons behind it, and what was to happen now. Of course, I didn't tell him precise details when it was about anything sensitive, but since he helped us host our wedding, it's common sense for us to have told him. He seemed to wonder why you never informed him before I did. Did you think you could hide the fact that you got divorced?
I was just waiting for the right time for myself. Mom doesn't seem like she's really taking my side anymore, too. I never even wanted this divorce, but she's saying that I should just leave you alone if you want a divorce from me. Mom had always been supportive of me, and this is strange.
I think it's only natural. She probably realized what you guys had done.
But why is my social reputation all ruined at my company? I've been working diligently at work.
Of course, I wouldn't suppose Mr. Asen spreading a rumor. But if you got divorced and you're back to living with your parents, I'm sure people can tell. Besides, you probably don't get to wear wrinkle-free suits that either I or the housekeeper would iron out recently. I'm sure others could tell just by looking at you. You can't stop others from whispering behind your back about it. And once the rumor goes around, people will be giving you curious eyes, and a lot of rumors tend to inflate as it walks on its own feet.
Hey, why is all this happening? All I did was to suggest that all of us family members could live together for the sake of my mom.
Andrew, you never cared to listen to any of my opinions. Also, it's not like I thought about breaking up with you just last month.
What? Since when then?
What became the trigger was about last year. Josie ignored the fact that I was working. And she would make unannounced visits to our home almost every day, pressuring me to become a dedicated housewife, and while I was starting to get sick and tired of her, it happened. When I was successful with a huge project and I was about to be promoted, Josie demanded I have a child immediately and that she didn't care about my work. Do you remember that?
I think I remember that.
I explicitly refused and told her that I wanted to focus on my job at that time. But Andrew, you never cared to listen to what I said. You were only repeating Josie's words over and over again. You kept demanding that I prioritize family over work. Back then, I realized that you never cared to understand me, and you weren't even looking at me. You just wanted a wife who could satisfy your mother. We both worked diligently and supported each other back when we were in our 20s, but I felt cold about you after discovering how you were with me once we got married.
I had no idea how you've been feeling all along. I'm sorry. Can we still make this right? We could start all over again.
No, we can't. It's too late. My mother-in-law had denied my life, my career, and my dreams. And my husband never cared to be on my side. Isn't it only natural that I felt that I was at a limit in my marriage?
I'll make sure it doesn't happen again, so please.
Save yourself from saying anything, because I'm not going to change my mind. I'm going to decide what's to happen in my life. Goodbye, Andrew. Please enjoy your life with your beloved mommy. Andrew and I proceeded with the divorce. Andrew seemed to wish for us to get back together, but Josie knew how to read the room as she decided to stay out of it. Andrew ultimately gave up too. Andrew's workplace had a rumor that his obsession for his mother caused his divorce, and he completely lost social trust among others. Instead of him, his colleague was the one who was promoted, and his promotion opportunity had gone to scratch. I've been enjoying a carefree life after the divorce, and I've been building my career. I've been able to focus on what I enjoy doing, so I'm confident with the decision I made.